Crypto Trade of the Day. We're back. It's Tuesday, and we want to talk about the Ripple today. I see the Ripple from a long-term perspective. First and foremost, I think there's tons of upside potential that's gonna kick in right away. I mean, in the very short period of time. What I would like to have is a confirmation on that bullish conviction I'm going to talk about today. So looking at the Ripple, this is the weekly chart, goes back. I want you to pay attention to the left side of my screen, roughly around late 2023, right? So price action starts to trade sideways in a very defined manner. We were able to capture that movement, that formation, with that key level system, those black lines, support and resistance system. And we noticed that price action, gave us a 1, 2, 3. So we have a 1, 2, 3 back and forth. The third leg on the bottom kind of shaved off the last line of support, 0.4227, and then the upside, the upside reverse, and price action started basically to make its way back to the upper section of that system. So we're talking about 68, 62. It was almost there back in late July, but it missed it. And from that point forward, right, it started to trade again sideways, but in a smaller scale. So it's as if you have a trading range within a bigger trading range, in a way, because we've seen another same behavior, but again on a smaller scale, right? So that back and forth exchange. Now here's the interesting part, right here on the bottom, which means this week, last week, and the week before, huge drop, by the way, a couple of weeks ago, straight below 54.75 and 71, and 54.71, that's a key level that I would like to, it's our reference point, to be honest. It's a big one, and we want to see if price action can actually cross back above, because right now it's trading slightly above that 54.71 level, right? But what we need is a confirmation for an upside breakout, because I think it's coming. The highest authority as far as a market closing bar would be the monthly chart, right? That's the highest authority and the biggest judgment as far as key levels. So for us, looking at 54.71, right, and I'm going to zoom in, you can see that price action is paying tons of respect to that level, right? And it's not just this week. You can go back to, you can go back 3 weeks ago. That's where it's actually started. That's where it broke 54.71 with no shred of a doubt. That was a big breakout. But then we noticed price action coming back at that level, trying to slice it, trying to cross over. And every single time it's bouncing back, right? Take a look at that huge bounce back in early August. That was the month of August, right? So it actually went as low as that's crazy. It went as low as 43.14, right? That's a lot below 54.71, but it made it all the way back. And then the following week, following month, which was last month, right? Again, challenging that level, but that level seems to be tough as nails. It just keeps pushing back successfully. And even this month, right? We thought maybe here it comes, maybe that's the breakdown, but nope. Price action is folding. It's pulling back up just as it did last month and the month before. What I feel like an upside reversal is imminent, and that's really the bottom line. But again, this is monthly chart, so we're talking long-term perspective. But from here, from here going forward, I say complete upside reversal, given the fact that 54.71 is there and it's there to stay, right? It's not gonna crack, and then it will push price action back up to the point where it's gonna finish up that move that it was already in. It's already in that move. It's just taken a long break where it's basically trading sideways, right? Like we described on the weekly chart. But eventually going back up to 68, 62, the upper section of that range that we were trading in ever since, like I said, ever since late 2023. All right, so yeah, a lot to look forward here. It's going to be super interesting to, to follow up on this. And I promise we're going to come back to this one, follow up, and we'll keep you posted as you would expect. In the meantime, I'm going to wish you a nice trading day. We're going to be back tomorrow as usual. So till then, be well.